New, local, unique. My TV 53 News at 8 starts right now.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Emma Ott. Welcome back to My TV 53 News at 8, where today we are joined by Principal Tobias Brookins. All right, so Tobias, today we're talking about Computech, you guys. This is the 7th, 8th grade school. Just for our viewers at home that don't know anything about it, give us the rundown on it.
Thank you so much. First of all, thank you for interviewing me and agreeing to allow for us to brag about Computech. So Computech, a lot of people in the Valley know, but I wanted to come on to kind of express the great things that happened at Computech since 1983.
Okay.
Originally, there was a shortage of education, as it were, on the west side because of redlining and things of that nature. There was a middle school that was shut down, and for the longest time, the west side did not have a middle school.
Okay.
Right. And when Computech came about, some educators got together, and it was originally a pathway to bring technology to that area, a pathway into Edison.
Okay.
Well, some of the community members actually initially were like, wait a minute, our own community kids are not coming to Computech.
Yes.
It's supposed to be a technology school, innovation school, but yet our own community members are not even coming to Computech. And so we've expanded and kind of evolved over the years to make sure that every kid in Fresno County, has an opportunity to be at Computech. So we are a STEM magnet.
Got it.
And we're a criteria-based magnet, which means, and we're the only one of its kind in the Fresno County, which means that all students can apply to Computech, but then there is a criteria and they're rated for profiles. Those students who are highly motivated and families who have really done the work and kids just who love academics, we look at their 4th, 5th, and 6th grade SBAC scores, iReady scores, grades, all of that is a part of it. And by the way, it's not based on your ethnicity or anything like that. It is truly a criteria-based school.
Okay.
And so we take the top 425 students.
Oh, wow. That's pretty big.
Yeah, every year we take 425 kids. Now, if there's some drop-off in the 8th grade, then we might be able to take a few more.
Okay.
But it has been the premier school, quietly sometimes, in Fresno County. So I wanted to say this as well. 7 Distinguished School Awards from California, 5 Blue Ribbon. That's a national award.
That's huge.
Okay, it's a huge, huge thing. So I know the conversation about education, the plight of education, why aren't our kids doing well? Well, guess what? At Computech, we have continued to just push out some of the most motivated students to do great things all across this country, and literally the country. So, and I'll say this as well before your next question. I just put out a call for alumnus. I said, if you went to Computech, please give me a call. We need your support. We're looking for you to come back and talk to our kids. I've been blown away.
Really?
At the industries that are represented from those who have come through Computech.
Wow.
They literally see Computech as almost like I don't want to call it fraternity or sorority, but it feels like that.
Like a group.
It's a group. It is a tight-knit group because you came from all over the city into one place to learn and to grow with a STEM focus so that you can be the innovator of tomorrow. In fact, one of them is a scientist, and he's going to decide how he wants me to push it out. But he's a full-on scientist, has his own labs. We have literally millionaires who have come through Computech. Yeah, it's an amazing thing. So that's Computech in a nutshell. In a nutshell, who we are.
So you said it started 1983. Is that 1983? What you said? And you use the term magnet school.
Yeah.
Can you explain what that means?
Yeah, magnet is a specialty school.
Okay.
All right, and it's not a school for the gifted. It's a school for those who are motivated, but not a school for the smart kids. We have lots of smart kids that are there. It's a specialty school focused on STEM. And that's STEM, to those who don't know, that's science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. What makes us unique from other schools is That is woven into everything that we do in the school. There are some schools that have a science class. They have a technology class. Some might even have an engineering class, but it's not woven into all of the teacher practices. So when you leave Computech, you literally probably are ready for industry right now.
Yeah.
You are a problem solver because the engineering mindset, what does it do? It looks at problems in our society. It comes up with some testing or hypothesis solution. It tests it out. It creates models. It retests. And then it launches it to see whether or not it will work or not. That engineering cycle or mindset is what we're trying to put into our kids.
Right.
So that's what makes us unique as a magnet and a STEM magnet as well as that. And I will say this, we are a STEM magnet, but we have other pathways.
Music.
We have music,
arts.
drama, theater. So when you come to Computech, it really is a holistic education, but we are a STEM magnet.
Because these are 7th and 8th graders that are getting a full high school experience, honestly. So how does the school hours work? Is it normal school Monday through Friday, morning to around 2 p.m.?
Yes, it's a normal day. This year, it'll be from 8:30 basically until 3:20 or so. We do have 8 periods.
Oh, okay.
Some schools,
which is better for the kids' minds.
Absolutely. We have 8 periods and it's block schedule at Computech. This allows our teachers who, much of what we do is project-based learning. And that is you're going to build something, you're going to demonstrate something to show your learning. It's not just I take the test. Now, I'm a little bit old, so we used to have Scantrons and you mark A, B, C, D, A, B, C. Okay, A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D. Well, it's not that.
Yeah.
Our teachers are looking at full-on real-life experiences for you to solve those problems then.
Okay.
And this kind of explains, some people talk about us in terms of our scores, but I would encourage them not to just look at the scores. Yes, we have some of the highest scores in California. Yes, we have some of the highest scores in the nation, but that's only reading and math.
Okay.
All right. Those scores that people, brag about Computech about, that's reading and math. What I want to point out is that we are also excelling at engineering. We're excelling. We have a 3D. Our kids are learning 3D, how to use 3D machines. They're learning how to use drones. They're learning how to appropriately use AI. They're learning how to build models. They're learning how to do coding. They're learning how to build apps. That's also all of it.
You can't compare that to other schools because they just don't have it.
Yeah, it's not in most schools' DNA, and this is not a slight to any school because all schools are, I want them to be great.
Yeah.
But in terms of Computech, it's in our DNA. The STEM is in our DNA, and that was the part of why it was founded. And now we're kind of rebranding and reimagining. We have some amazing teachers, amazing leadership on campus. But we're reimagining who we're going to be going forward. Yeah.
And so tell me a little bit about your role at Computech. I know you're the principal. How long have you been there and how's it changed your life?
Excellent. So this is my first year coming in as principal. And so before that, just a little kind of resume piece. I've taught in Los Angeles Unified School District, 14 years there at 2 schools. I taught in New York Public Schools as well for a year. And then now I'm here in Fresno. I've served as a teacher of multiple subjects, and I've also been a vice principal and now a principal.
Okay.
One of the things that I'm just excited about being the new principal at Computech is that I am a part of a legacy. I am a part of a legacy of greatness, and now we get to reimagine. So my role, I told some of the teachers this, and I'll tell everyone this. There's only 2 jobs in education. Those who teach kids and those that support those that teach kids.
Absolutely.
Those are the only 2 jobs. The cafeteria lady, she's supporting those that teach kids. Our teachers are the key to really moving those kids. My role, though, is to progress monitor and to make sure that the ship is going in the right direction and that we reach those targets.
Absolutely.
Research has come out and it's suggesting that a teacher can move a kid up to 1 to 2 years academically in 1 year.
Really?
One teacher, one great teacher.
Great teacher.
Yeah, just they can move them. A great leader can move the school 3 to 6 months. So I have an opportunity to move a whole system, and I'm coming into a system with great teachers already who are passionate about the work. So that's my role in it. I'm just a part of the team, but I'm just excited to be able to promote
for
it.
the future.
Yeah.
And before we leave, I just want to give you an opportunity to share with viewers, how can parents get involved? How can students get involved?
Excellent. So September 1st, applications open up, and they can go to FresnoUnified.org, go to transfers, and go down to the application. The application is only one sheet.
Okay.
It asks for their demographics, their name, address. It says, what school would you like to go to? We would hope that they would select Computech.
Yeah.
Computech is a 6-year pathway through Edison.
Okay.
Edison produces the highest number of valedictorians, AP classes in this valley.
Wow.
So it is a 6-year pathway. So although students don't have to go through the 6-year pathway, because they're with us for 2 years, it is a 6-year pathway. I would ask all of you, those of you who have a child, a 6th grade student this year, we are asking you to make sure that September 1st, you apply to Computech. Whether you think they'll get in or not, we want you to apply to Computech, because when we deal with equity, every child should have the right to experience STEM and innovation. And in order for our children to excel in this current world and the world to come, their future, they're going to need to have a great dose of innovative STEM education.
Absolutely.
So just asking them to apply if they need it. Our telephone number, it is 457-2640. 457-2640. We can help them with completing the application. But that's what I would ask for them to do.
Perfect. And we're going to have some QR codes that we'll put up on the screen for you guys that you can scan on your phone, make it super easy. Tobias, I want to thank you for your time today. It's been amazing having you on.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, and more coming up next.
Hello, I'm Austin Reed. Thank you for watching this latest YouTube video. If you haven't done so yet, make sure you subscribe to the MyTV53 YouTube channel, and be sure to watch the Valley's only primetime news at 8, weeknights from 8 to 9 p.m., only on MyTV53. You can also catch us anytime on the local BTV app.